guys, we're on our way out to make a test hit. We're doing some data logging. That's the laptop light. I don't know why my phone's glitching while it's recording. I don't know how well you can hear me. We're doing some data logging right now, like more aggressive throttle stuff. I got a lot of the parts throttle stuff handled already. And trying to hit a bunch of different cells in the VE table. We're gonna leave this car on speed density. So we're going to my test spot right now to go make a hit and to go. Like I said, I'm doing some logging right now. Sorry, I suck at multitasking. But we're trying to get some different cells hit we're not normally hitting. The draggy's dead, of course. So it's sitting in the center down here charging. I got my flashlight over here charging, which surprisingly has charge. It's been sitting in the garage for 2 years and I haven't used it. Got some VHT and some stripper glitter in the trunk. Probably going to use the glitter tonight. The temperature is finally starting to drop. I didn't think the weather was going to be good for a hit tonight. It was just humid and fucking hot all day. So we're going to go out here and make a hit. It's not going to be ideal. The tune's not done. I'm just kind of anxious to see how many mile an hour we picked up with the big cam and the springs and stuff. I still got it locked in to where it's not doing any long-term fueling or anything like that. I'm literally dialing in the VE table. It still has the stock GTO timing table in it with like 2-ish degrees up top. It's 22 up top. So what it was when it was just a bolt-on car. We're going to see what that nets us. When I get to the spot, I'm going to go ahead and do some more logging. When we get to the spot, I'll fire the camera back up. We'll do our burnout. We'll back in and we'll do an 1/8 mile hit. So we'll see how much mile an hour we picked up. I've been doing 1/4 mile hits on this spot. It's really good asphalt. There's no houses on that straightaway. There's some houses behind me before I start. I haven't got any trouble yet. I've got a decent amount of rubber laid down there. I'm still on the hard tire. It's a 275 40/17. I usually run it at 20 pounds. I make my hits. It's at 40 right now. So like I said, not ideal. Our 60 foot's probably not going to be great. They have been getting stickier the more stripper glitter and VHT burnouts I do. Starting to soak into the tire and soften the rubber. So maybe it won't be horrible. I'll try to slip the clutch a little bit and get it out of the hole, and we'll see what the mile an hour says. I usually make 1/4 mile hits here. There's a corner not long after the 1/4 mile shutdown, and I have to dive into the other lane to, you know, comfortably take the corner at speed. The car does have 90-10s in the front, which I haven't noticed any handling difference at all. With the 90-10s, it actually rides rougher in the front because I don't want to compress as quick. But as far as turns and stuff like that, the car, I think, always kind of handled like shit compared to a Z28 or my heavily modified Cavalier. But I'm gonna start. There's corn up right now, 7 foot tall, and I can't see coming into that corner. It's dark. I should be able to see the headlights, but I don't want to take the chance. So we're gonna go ahead and just start making 1/8 mile hits there. There's lots of deer on that road. It's just really good flat asphalt. There's not a lot of crown to the road. The car doesn't slide sideways in the burnout. I'm able to get some nice tracks and rubber put down. So I've been using that spot. Plus it's in the other county, right on the other side of our county line. So I don't have a lot of worries about, you know, hey, if there's a sheriff in the area, he hears me. By the time he gets to me, I'm in the other county and I'm almost home. So it's only 8 or 10 minutes from the house. So it's a super convenient spot. So, but I'm gonna shut down. We'll pick back up when we get to the spot. All right, we're out here at the spot, getting ready to make a hit. I'm gonna pour some glitter down, and we're gonna do a burnout and do it. Can't really see me now because the laptop's not open. So let's open the laptop so we have some light in here. had this same issue the other day. I made a pull on the freeway Friday night. As soon as I grabbed fourth gear, my cam bus dropped out. So I know I got a good 1/8 mile hit, but my cam bus just dropped out. So now I got to flash a new tune, finish driving the car, and now I get to figure out. Now I get to figure out what that problem is. So we're gonna find somewhere to coast up to. We're gonna coast up somewhere up here and hurry up and download a new tune before the cops show up. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do it right here. We're just gonna stop right here on the side of the road and hurry up and make it happen. Yeah, engine power reduced, safety mode. You can see how bad the camera's shaking, so we're gonna shut her down. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect the wideband so we're not sucking on the battery. Key her back on. Flash a new tune up on here real quick. I don't know what the issue is with this thing doing that. It's out of nowhere. It just did it for the first time Friday. Maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know why it would be doing that. Let off the clutch and brake. I don't want to piss it off. That's what I need, is to brick the PCM sitting on the side of the road. At 11 o'clock at night, my wife's already not too happy I decided to go out and do this. So hopefully we got a good 1/8 mile pass out. It felt good. So she was moving. Tune's almost done. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Key off real quick. And she's happy. Roll one back down. Take our asses home. Some guys said if you got the Draggy Open app open and you make a recording, it automatically overlays on your video. So that would be sweet if that all overlaid on this video. We're on the cell phone, so I'm sure that's where everybody else is doing theirs. I'm sure guys aren't filming with their tablets with the Draggy app on their tablet. I'm sure it's their phone. So hopefully that overlaid on the video. That'd be pretty cool to have some of that up there for you guys. And hopefully it was fast. If it wasn't, it is what it is. Tune's not done. There's no extra timing put in it yet. So it feels really strong. So I'm hoping we picked up a few. We did a, before, is this a bolt-on LS2 with what I would consider a half-ass tune. They pulled 4 degrees out of it, or more. 6 to 4 to 6 degrees, depending on where at, right through peak torque. And I don't understand that. I'm not a professional by any means. I have done some customer cars and I think they run good. I've done my cars and I think they run good. You know, but I'm not going to sit here and say I've been tuning for 15 years, because I've been tuning for like 3, and I wouldn't even call it like a full 3, because it's been on a handful of customer cars and on a couple of mine. So it ain't like this is something I do on a weekly or monthly basis. It's something I do kind of like a hobby tuner. I trust myself not to blow it up. Maybe it won't make the most power. There's might be little tips and secrets and tricks that I don't know that other guys do. I try to get the fuel table dialed in perfect and smooth it out so it looks decent, so smell sees it. Oh my God, look at that. You know, my Suburban ran great everywhere. It was within 2% on the whole fuel table, but the fuel table looked like shit if you looked at it in a 3D chart. But the truck ran great and it was always spot on. 12.5, 12.6 wide open, 12.7-ish going down the road cruising. Transition was good. It wasn't a pretty looking fuel map, but it was dead nuts. got to this the other day, I was trying to be picky and smooth it out a bunch, and then I just had to go back and redo a bunch of cells that I just hit. So we'll see once, you know, we get some more shit done here. We definitely need to figure out CAN bus dropping out going into 4th before September, because September we go to Edgewater Motorsports Park, pulling into my little town I live in here. We go to Edgewater Motorsports Park and we'll run an exhibition class. Now, that's just a glorified test and tune all day. We're not competitively racing. If the car is running good, maybe I'll bet 20 bucks, 50 bucks, 100 bucks here and there with some other guys. But, you know, 170 bucks for the day, and me and my wife get to go. Trailer the car there in case we break something. It's got 223,588 miles on it, just clicked. So, you know, the axles are stock looking axles. They're not, they don't, I mean, they could have been replaced with remans or something in the past, but they're not upgraded. As far as I know, it's got stock rear gear and shit in it still. I got 410 sitting in the shop for it to get rid of the 346. So, if we pop the rear end, that's fine. I got 410 sitting there as long as we don't break the housing. If we pop an axle, it's fine. I'll get a set of G-force axles and put in it. We'll see what the data says here in a minute. That's the first time I made a pass with my new pistol grip shifter. I was lift shifting there too. I wanted to make sure I got all the passes, so I got data, or all the gears. I usually don't miss. I've missed 4th once with this pistol grip shifter. The pistol grip's slightly turned toward me for comfort, and I gotta remember that I can't just pull it what feels like straight on the hand. I gotta pull it what is actually straight. I need to downshift there, it's bucking. And that's back straight in the center console, so. Check the pass out here in a second to see what it looks like. Well, that was my best mile an hour in the 8th by not even a mile an hour, and it matched my slowest 888 8th mile pass ever. So I don't know, the 60 foot was horrible. It spun. I'm sure you saw that in the video. We'll see if that overlaid or not when I lay the video out there, but I'm going to wrap this up, go inside and edit, and hang out with the wife before we go to sleep for the night and go to the shop tomorrow. We'll just keep tuning on this thing, and hopefully it picks up. Yeah, I felt like it was trucking pretty good there. I don't think I needed 4th gear for the 8th mile pass, 88 mile an hour, I don't think so. So I should have been well past the 8th mile when I let out of it. I'm going to look back and see if it logged a 1/4 mile run and see what the 1/4 mile run was and matches the 8th. And we'll see what the 1/4 mile looked like. I don't know if I needed a 4th for the 1/4 either. So we'll go back and look at the data, and I'll post it up in the description with everything. Hopefully it overlaid the pass on the video. We'll see, guys. But we'll just keep tuning on this thing, working on it, and see what it does. As of right now, that was my best 8th mile an hour by like a 1/4 or 1/2 mile an hour, but it wasn't. Other than that, it sucked. So maybe we just need to throw the slicks and shit on this thing and let its nuts hang and see what happens. So, like I said, it's only got 22 degrees in it right now, and it's not doing any fuel trimming. It's just doing exactly what I'm telling it to with the VE table. So, we'll finish the tune up and go make another test hit. That was pretty much a waste of time. I'll have to look and see what the DA was too, but it might have been shittier than I thought. But I appreciate it, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Keep watching. Love how dark it is. See if you can see my... No, it's just blurry. Can't even see it. Oop. Pushing buttons over here. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one. See you next time.